I never really talked on this channel before, but it's a new day, and every day you always have time for something new. So today I want to talk about just a basic introduction to anyone watching my channel. You know, you can't. Because why the hell not, right? So let's get right into this video. Just a quick summary about me. I'm a kid who had embarrassing channels when I was younger. I'm not that person anymore. Obviously, I am the same body, blah blah. But I am not that person anymore. And anyone who's going to come here and tell the people what my channel name was, I suggest you don't do that, because it would be very helpful if you didn't. As we all know, when we were younger, unless you're fucking lucky, then you did nothing embarrassing. But I did so much embarrassing. I made a fucking rap that was so out of time, considering I'm a drummer now. It was so fucking out of time the way I sang on it. And it was like, Jesus. I don't even look back on it. I have not watched that video once, fully. I'm not naming it. Anyone who wants to come here, if you know me and you're going to name the channel, you know, try and annoy or anything. I am just bored with the world, and after what's happened this year, as we all know, Corona, I am so fucking bored at home. So I got into music, and I just want to drum and have fun, hopefully make it somewhere, start doing gigs, hopefully make it. Or I don't even have to be famous. It's not what I'm aiming for. It's not fame. It's like just to be known, I guess. Like just to play music. What the fuck is going on? Oh man, that's weird. There's not even any wind in this room, and that's just moving. No. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about life as a whole and my perspective on it. So I live in the north of London, but I won't specify where, because that's just fucking dangerous. My view on life is that this year as a whole it's been awful, but also very happy. It's been quite a confusing year, because as we all know, we're stopped from doing the things that we love to do because of a virus that's out there. Whether you believe in the virus or not, it's your choice. We can't do gigs, so we're stopped, and musicians and just people thrown out of their jobs. Now it's getting somewhere that's a bit better, and we're trying to get out of it, or they're trying to get out of it. Fucking Boris and this vaccine. That's another story for another time, So life as a whole, There's school, for one. Point one about life is that there's school, and the thing that they say you have to do is that school. To be honest, I fucking hate science. Well, I don't hate it. Like, I used to be into space when I was younger, and I don't hate it. I used to be into space when I was younger, studying the planets and all of that. But that was my only passion I've ever had with science. In particular, like looking at space and thinking equations, and looking at metals and thinking C1, C2 and all that crap, The way they teach science in school has just got me so bored. Like, when you think of it, they move too fast, as one. They move so fucking fast. They set out these ridiculous fucking papers for you to do. Like, ridiculous, I have no understanding. I'd have to read over this about 15 times, revise this about 15 times, to even know half of what the fuck they're saying. That's one point I have about science. And fucking chemistry. It's a bit easier. I don't have as much of a hard time. But let me tell you, the teachers are just the worst. I'm sorry. Not all science teachers, but the teachers I've experienced. Science as a whole is probably my least favourite fucking thing about having to go to school. And you got things like the fact that you have to go to school. And it's, I think that's pretty... almost, I think having to go to school, like you don't have a choice out of it. About the school subject is, I think physical education is just fucked, man. You're not even allowed to do what you want to do. You're forced into these activities that they set out for you, like fucking football. And I'm not a football guy, and it's not a problem if you are, but I used to play football with school friends because I was forced into doing it in lessons. And it would be horrible because I wouldn't know how to play it. So I'd look like a twat because I'd be getting all the moves wrong, all the fucking kicks wrong. Kick it over there, kick it here, kick it fucking there. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even be a goalie, you know. So that was crap. Basketball, I was on the team for a bit, but that was also something I found to be crap in the end and something I didn't like. I'm 6'3", in height, but I'm not playing basketball, you know. I'm not a sports kind of... I was into swimming for a bit. I think one of the good things about physical education is when they do the occasional swimming thing in school, for fuck's sake, it'd actually take you somewhere and make the effort, you know. Even then, they're fucking annoying, you know. So you can't wear slippers in the fucking changing rooms. I can't wear slippers. You fucked, man. You fucked. I can't wear slippers in the change. So you're gonna fucking take me to the hospital when I get a foot condition then? You're gonna go and make the fucking effort because you don't allow me to wear slippers in the fucking changing room. This was when I was 10. I'm not naming no names of any teachers or any school because that's just fucked. I'm gonna get in trouble. But you're telling me I can't wear slippers? Fuck off, because I'll slip. It's better than getting a foot fucking condition, innit? You know? That's one part of life I get annoyed with, is them. You know, it's just my opinion. So feel free to comment. This is a very unusual video I'm making. It's not a usual video. I usually drum, obviously. So, you know, whatever opinions you have, I'm not trying to annoy anybody or create any argument. I'm just giving my opinion of. So if I could have a nice conversation with someone about this who has a different view on what I have, it would be good. They drown me. The third thing about life as a whole is you get onto the music bit and then it's all nice, you know, because it's more of a freedom-based place, in my opinion. And I'm probably biased on that because I like music, so you're right to call me biased, you know, that's my passion. But I really do believe it's more of a free place. Unless you get people in there commercialising it and fucking shit up, then I think it's a nice place. If you can just sort of play any music you like, you know. That's why I love Captain Beefheart, because he's what he wants to be. He's mad, you know, in the best way possible. You heard Trout Mask Replica. You're not going to go and listen to that and say, wow, that's melodic. You're going to go and listen to that and say, but you could say that's melodic, you know. It doesn't have to not be melodic. It can be if you want it to be. And then you can look at the album and then you can talk about, oh my God, and what I think here is that it's just a mad album, amazingly mad. Like the Shag's Philosophy of the World. These are all 70s albums. I think Trout Mask Replica is 70s, and if I'm not right, you can correct me on that. But I think 75 or something, after Safe as Milk. So you get that. And he's done a few blues songs that have a structure, you know. I'm not saying he planned it out, but it's got a structure. That album is mad though. I suggest if anyone wants to listen to Captain Beefheart, that would be the first thing, I think. It's the most well-known album of him to listen to because it's fucking mad and I love it. And you have Sex Pistols. It's a very controversial topic with John Lydon, Johnny Rotten. I personally have been very inspired by the Sex Pistols, but I know I've heard a lot of people say they don't like him. I personally like his music. You know, I mean, like the Sex Pistols music. I think they brought something very new. And there was punk bands before them, so that's another thing. There was not denying that. There was people who did punk before them, apparently. And this is all the things I've heard. You know, I wasn't there in the 70s to see this, you know, but so Sex Pistols, mad, inspiring. Then you got people like Cream, who created a more psychedelic sound. Beatles, Sgt. Pepper, the Trogs, Reg Presley. I fucking love Reg Presley. Recently, my dad showed me a video and I was like, yeah, Reg is cool as fuck. Then you have Revolver, oh my God, John Mayall. See, all these people, they did what they wanted to do. But unfortunately along the way, they were forced into doing things, especially when the 80s came around. I think they were, you know. So that's my opinion on life as a whole, and I'll cover more subjects later. So, take care. I don't know if the next video is a talk video, a drum video, but I'll make more talking videos in the future. So bye bye.